Okay, I've readied myself. Is he going to accept the trade? Ooh. Oh, he pressed that button. I accepted it. Oh gosh. I just got a torpedo. Oh my goodness. I just got a torpedo. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, I no longer own those vehicles again, but that doesn't matter at all. I got myself a torpedo. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot I had this skin enabled though. This looks ugly as crap. Let me put this thing on. Oh my goodness. Oh, this looks nice. I am now a torpedo owner. This is great. I've always wanted this car. Yes, I finally own all of the OG season cars. This is great. It'll probably cost me maybe $10 million to get back to where I was, but I mean, it was definitely worth it. So tell me in the comments of this video, is this a win or lose? Because I think it's a win. I mean, I just got the torpedo, man. But dude, it looks so good with the tiger texture. I mean, just look at that. That looks absolutely sick. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering how I already had the 60 miles on the torpedo, this guy named Victory Royale 6, I borrowed his torpedo a couple days ago, and I drove it around a little bit, so that's why I have a couple miles on this already. Alright, so now that I own the torpedo, I'm going to quickly tell you guys what the performance of this thing is, because I'm going to go do another few things in the trading hub for this video. So obviously the top speed is amazing. The handling isn't the best at top speeds, but I mean, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like you're gonna be at 300 miles per hour literally every time you're driving this. The braking and acceleration is decent. I mean, I really wish that it could brake a little bit faster, but the acceleration is pretty good. The looks on the torpedo are a bit simple, but I mean, it's nice. It looks good. I mean, it's not bad in any way. The off-roading is also pretty good. I mean, the drifting isn't the best, but it could use some improvements and it would be good. But yeah, overall, the torpedo's a very solid vehicle, and I definitely recommend getting it for what I just traded it for. I mean, I think I overpaid a little bit, but I mean, whatever. It's for a torpedo. It's all for a good cause, I guess. But now, for the rest of this video, I'm going to be trying to get all of the vehicles in Jailbreak. What I mean by this is I'm going to be trading for the vehicles that I just lost. But yeah, let's get to trading, and I'll see you guys all once I have my vehicles, alright? Let's go. Hello again. It's been 3 days I've spent in the Jailbreak Trading Hub. Honestly, I regret it all, but I can now say I own every car in Jailbreak. Look at this, the Beam Hybrid, the Molten M12, and all of those vehicles. If I turn on all, you guys can see the only vehicles I don't own is the Macron, which I will get at level 10, and the Leah, which obviously no one can get other than Leah. Was this worth it? Absolutely not, but I mean, now I can flex on all of you guys down in the comments, so yay. But I do want to give a shout out to Liam Howe for giving me his Beam Hybrid so I can finish this video on time. I'll put him up on the screen, but if it weren't for him, I would still be working on getting the Beam Hybrid, and this video probably wouldn't be out for an extra maybe 5 days or so, because this was a big project. I literally spent 3 days in the Jailbreak Trading Hub. Like, all I did for the last 3 days, wake up, spend some time in the trading hub, go to school, come back, trading hub, and just hope I would get a Beam Hybrid. Like, it was a big waste of time, but I mean, if it weren't for him, yeah, I would have had to spend another week or so in there. So thank you to him. Go follow him, go give him some love. He deserves it. And it was a gift from one of his friends, so he did struggle giving it to me, but he did end up doing it. So yeah, go give him some love. But now that I own all of the vehicles in Jailbreak, I do want to talk about a few trading tips that I do want to give to all of y'all. Number 1, the Beam Hybrid is not as rare as you guys think it is. I know it's hard to believe, but it isn't. In fact, SEMA only lets you give $1.7 million in the trading menu, so it's not even worth that much, and SEMA basically confirmed it by doing that. Number 2, there is a Jailbreak trading website, which is completely fake. Here's the website, and basically everything they list right here is completely inaccurate except for the original price and the top speed. Like, somehow the torpedo is only worth $11 million and the Arachnid is only worth $7.6 million. Somehow, I don't know how. And then somehow the Beam Hybrid is worth $6.3 million. Like, that's just, how did you get that value? Like, where do you get that from? And apparently the Beam Hybrid is also the rarest vehicle, which is not confirmed at all. I know Asimo did call it the rarest vehicle back in 2021, but you know, we've had more seasoned vehicles in that time. There are rarer vehicles now. Like, I agree that it used to be the rarest car back in early 2021, but now that we're in 2022 and we've had all these limited cars since then, it's probably not the rarest car anymore. And I believe that it has a 90% chance of not being the rarest car anymore because obviously it's been a year and 6 months now since the Beam Hybrid has came out. There has been a ton of different limited vehicles since then, and honestly, there's a very low chance of the Beam Hybrid still being the rarest one. And also another reason for the Beam Hybrid not being the rarest car in the game is the performance on the vehicle is not the best. Top speed doesn't even go over 200 miles per hour, and honestly, the handling and stuff isn't really the best. It feels very just rough to drive around. The acceleration isn't the best in my opinion. It could use some improvements, but it is pretty good. And yeah, honestly, the performance of this vehicle is not the best, and the main reason people don't want the Beam Hybrid is because if they want to get the rarest car in the game, they also want to get it because it's a good performing vehicle. Like, no one is going to come up to you for the Beam Hybrid because, oh, it's the rarest car in the game. No, they're going to come up to you because it's the rarest car in the game, and it's also the fastest car in the game. That's why the Torpedo and the Brulee are so popular, because they're the fastest cars in the game, and they're also limited and pretty valuable. Now, if you understand where I'm coming from, you will understand why the Beam Hybrid and some other seasonal vehicles are not the rarest cars in the game. And honestly, for those who still don't understand, honestly, just do your research, man. It's not that hard to understand why the Beam Hybrid is not the best and rarest car in the game. I mean, it's literally garbage. But yeah, lots of other things on this website are just inaccurate as actual crap, and honestly, it just sucks to see people actually falling for this. Like, how are the pixel skins here only worth $500,000? Like, that is inaccurate as actual crap. They are worth much more. Like, I think that people that don't own the pixel textures can also agree that those are kind of underpriced. Like, those pixel textures should at least be $1 million or so. Like, 500K, yeah, that's probably not an actual value, and that's probably just the owner of this website's opinion. Yeah, I can go on more about this website, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a big scam, and it's literally just someone else's opinion, so make up your own values. Don't fall for this website. Honestly, it's just not a good source for values and demand and all of that stuff, because it's just someone trying to change everyone's mind and just ruin the jailbreak economy. Like, that's literally what it is. Like, how would the Torpedo be worth $11 million? It's worth much more than that. But yeah, one last tip about trading I do want to share with you guys. Do not, full caps, do not let people borrow your vehicles. It's a method of scamming, and I've seen a lot of people fall for it. And it's just, honestly, it's just very dumb. Like, if you're letting a close friend borrow your vehicle, go ahead. They'll probably not scam you because obviously you guys are friends. But even then, be careful with your items because you never know who will come behind you and then stab your back. Like, it's dumb how common this happens. So yeah, be careful with your items and don't fall for those type of scams, because honestly, it's just embarrassing, and honestly, it's just super annoying if you're a victim of that scam, because then you're like, oh crap, oh my goodness, I just fell for a freaking scam. He left the game, damn it. That's literally what it is every time. Like, you give someone a vehicle for them to borrow it, they leave the game, and then you never end up getting your vehicles back. It's just so annoying. So yeah, be careful. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I will have a new video out soon on how to give people items with no cost at all. What I mean by this is you can give someone, like a new player, a brand new concept without much of a fee at all. All you will be losing is the concept car, and it's pretty overpowered, and honestly, I'm really excited to show you guys how to do this glitch, because honestly, it's very overpowered, and you could basically give anyone in the game a free concept car, and it only affects you losing it. So it's pretty much a method to bypass the trade is unfair message that the trade will give you if the trade is unbalanced. So stay tuned for that, because it is very overpowered, and honestly, I don't want to see you guys miss out on that, because it's a very good glitch, and it's really helpful if you're trying to give an alt account some sort of vehicles, because you could basically get them free vehicles. It's very overpowered. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.